Back. Alrighty, sorry about the intermission, folks. By the magic of, I guess you could say by the magic of television, we got the wings done. Definitely problems with this tripod at the moment. Let's make the base a little bigger.
It's okay.
We're good. We're back. Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. Here we go. So now we have the boiled wings here, and we have these have been smoked for how long, Rye?
2 hours at 225 on a Traeger smoker with hickory pellets.
Hickory pellets, guys. They got hickory pellets.
I prefer the apple wood.
So I'm thinking the taste is going to be a lot better in these ones. So let me doctor my wings up a little bit the way I want to do it. And because you need some salt and pepper.
And technically, you could probably eat these smoked wings right now. But like I said earlier, we like them crispy. So this air fryer works great to accomplish that.
See, my wings need a little bit of color, so we're gonna add some of this Fury seasoning from Joe's Kansas. So that's probably gonna add a little fire to these things.
Want to flip them over?
And then on the back side, we're gonna use a little bit of this stuff here. And then I want the ranch taste too, so we're gonna do a little bit of ranch on here.
I think that's going a little above and beyond.
Well, I need some flavor in it. Yours have been flavored, mine have not.
Alright, so now we're going to load these in the air fryer and cook them at 400 degrees.
Hi Pam,
for
I hope you're out
10
there.
minutes.
Congratulations on Pam, and she got her new job and worked her first week. Awesome, that's awesome sauce. So now, how long did you put this thing on for?
I already explained it to them. 400 degrees for 10 minutes.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody has an air fryer, but this one looks pretty freaking fancy. I don't know if you guys could see it. Oh, yeah, you can see it. That thing's pretty badass. What temperature do you put it on? 450.
For the third time, 400 degrees.
400 degrees, people. I mean, it's hard when you're on a live stream. It's like you kind of miss these little details sometimes. And instead of having somebody go back and watch it, they're going to hear it 3 times. No. Because I've heard you could put these things up to 1400 degrees and actually work.
I've never tried how high this thing goes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what they're telling me is 1400 degrees. So, anyway.
Now, we got 10 minutes, and during that time, we'll start preparing some of the sauces that we're going to dunk the wings in.
All right.
But to achieve extra crispy wings, I do an extra step. So I melt a stick of butter, and I add a pack of ranch seasoning into there. And then I roll these wings in there after they come out of this session of cooking.
So after 10 minutes, you're putting them in butter.
Putting them in butter and ranch.
That sounds delicious.
Then they go back in the air fryer for 5 more minutes, and that creates like almost a crumb crust or texture on the outside of the wings. And that's just how we like them.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a test here. We're gonna pull out my wings. It might be a little spicy and hot, but maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We don't know. So anyway, what else is going on in the world? Unemployment. They're talking about. They're actually thinking about extending it. I don't think so. It's gonna happen or not. So we'll see how that all turns out. We're gonna find out probably this week for all you unemployment people out there. Which I don't really think there's too many of them now, since Pam got a job too. So she was out of work for a little bit there, and now she's back working. So that's very good. Did she make it back in yet? Ryan's not wearing his shirt. Yeah, Ryan's not wearing his shirt. Why isn't Ryan wearing his shirt? Right?
I haven't received it in the mail
Oh,
yet.
that's what it was. Or he may
I'm
not have
waiting for
it.
the mail.
You remember, you could always go to themiddlerage.com or outcastkiller.com and look at the merch, or even give donations. We're out here. Maybe one day I'll be able to own a nice air fryer. I doubt it. My life's downhill after that $600 is away. So we'll see what happens, So right now we have about a stick of butter over here on the stove. It's just kind of melting down. The air fryer is about 8 minutes now. We just know it says 400. I'm sure there's a timer on there. 7 minutes. Did it switch?
Yes.
Does it keep switching back?
Yes.
That thing is fancy. I've cooked wings once in an air fryer, but they didn't come out as crispy. They came out really good. Maybe I air fried them too long. I'm not really sure. I did boil them. I did my method, and they were really crispy. They were really good, but I don't know if it was something spectacular. So this is going to be a pretty interesting test. I think I could beat Ryan, but I mean, I guess it comes down to taste. What's this? Oh, this is for later. We're going to make more for later here. We're going to have dinner for chicken wings too while we're at it. Other than that, California, the state of California has been locked down again. After this, tomorrow morning, I'm leaving here and I'm going to head to Tahoe and I'll do a live stream from the lake. So you guys can see that. Maybe tomorrow around, I think I'm going to get there about 4, if really in theory, because my time's all messed up. Even with the hour difference that it is from Salt Lake to here, it's totally, it just messes me up. Like I felt like I even on the way up here, I went through some kind of time warp. It was about an 11-hour drive. And over the flying that I did when I went to Colorado and driving, I think I still prefer driving, but the weird part is the rest stops and stuff like that. I didn't really use, I only had to fill up my car once, which was amazing. Honda, oh my God. I got like 500 miles to my tank, which is very unbelievable. But I made it up here with one tank. Well, I had to get gas once. And it wasn't even really pushing it all the way down. I had like a quarter of a tank left. Totally was awesome. But I still prefer driving over the flying. The flying was just too weird. But with everything closing and all these cases rising, we're back to square one. We'll see how this all goes. He's gonna actually prepping up the last bit of rings. We have 5 minutes left on this. Do we have any questions from the audience? Yeah, I agree. I think it goes to, if he wins this, it's going to his Hidden Valley Ranch people, and not me, not him. He's using, and let's get into what I'm about. I'm about trying to make different wing sauces and making my own and making it my own. There is another cheat going on here, which this special bottle here, which I'll name later. For the sauce, he's getting a little help. But we won't let him know that right now. He was outside, so he didn't hear any of that. So
my ears are ringing.
Ears are ringing. He knows we were talking about him. We got Middle Range out there saying that the award should go to Hidden Valley Ranch, not Ryan. You're using their recipe. You're making your own ranch. I don't know. I'm getting very looks.
I'm not that creative.
If you watched, if you've seen any of my Instagram posts this week, we've made some enchiladas that came out okay. Right? I mean, everybody gave thumbs up. Ryan said best ever.
Best ones I've ever had.
We're gonna try to make that, and I had help with Joy. She picked up all the ingredients. She was my sous chef. She was my right hand man on that one, and I think we knocked it out. I mean, it came out really well.
I agree, we did.
And then what we made? We made a skillet, which Joy really kind of fell in love with, and she doesn't even like skillet pans. The taste, I don't know what it was, but just the weirdness of the skillet. Some people don't, But she actually liked it, and she made me make it twice. So she didn't make it, but made me. But she wanted me to make it again for her. What'd you think? Was it different the next day?
It was. There was just something. It wasn't as good as the first day. It was still good.
It wasn't as good.
But it wasn't as good.
What do we think we did different? We put more egg on it, though.
We put more egg on it, and I don't know if an egg's really good the next day.
Oh no, not the worst. We made it the second day.
Yeah.
Remember, we made it 2 days in a row. We almost ate it 3 days in a row.
Oh no! I mean, both were equally really good.
So
I was thinking when we were trying to eat the leftovers.
Yeah, leftovers. She's not a leftover person.
I don't like leftovers.
Which when you're on unemployment, every little piece of scrap of food really kind of goes a long way. As long as you don't have to eat again. We're looking down probably about a minute here. 2 minutes left on this thing, and we're gonna pull these things out, and then we're gonna dip them in some butter ranch. Do we have the butter ready? Is this?
The butter's in there melted. We'll add the ranch right before the wings, so the ranch seasoning doesn't cook and become all crumbly and won't adhere to the wings. You don't need a smoker to make these. You can just use an air fryer, but you have to up the minutes a little bit by 15 to 20 to start. And then
So you're saying
another 5 minutes.
skip the boiling altogether and just stick the wings in here.
Yeah, you can do that. That's how we first tried it, and then we kept improving the process.
You did mention some butter ranch issue when you try to reuse it for like a second batch. Is that what you were talking about?
Yep, you got to be careful because the seasoning will cook and become real crunchy in the pan with the butter.
Sorry, I thought
Mike, you have several questions.
Oh, I have some questions. Sorry out there. What do you got going on?
I can read them while you stand there.
Yeah, that would help.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be our moderator.
So one is, I find the boiling wings fascinating. What is the point?
What it helps to do, it heats up the bone, and then basically when you eat the wing, it comes right off. It really doesn't stay on the bone at all. The whole thing comes off and you get the whole piece of chicken. That's what the boiling wing does. And that was from Puhaku. Puhaku kind of pushed me off to this boiling, and I think I've tried this before, but the last time I baked them afterwards, or I baked them for 15 minutes and then I deep fried them. So you could go with a 400-degree bake for about 20 minutes on the wing, and then deep fry it for about 10 to 15 minutes with usually peanut oil is the best because it has no flavor, but you could I use Crisco, just regular vegetable oil, and threw it in there. Might be a little better.
So one comment was made, just it wasn't a question, it was more of a statement. You don't measure anything.
You don't measure anything. We're men, and I mean women can do this too. But
Wow.
I mean the thing is I have everything I've ever cooked. I've never measured. Like if I start measuring, all I'm doing is coming up with somebody else's flavor. But if you kind of do your own thing through it, I feel you make it your own recipe and you kind of bring it to your taste. So if you like a little bit more spice or if you like a little bit more salt, you kind of go that route,
Okay. And so just to let the audience know, the air fryer is a GoWise.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're really happy about GoWise. Obviously you like the product, obviously, because
Yes.
this is kind of really kicking
We
butt.
had a smaller one and we bought bigger.
What did you buy? Other GoWise one?
Yes.
So what size is this? Is there like a gallon?
I think
size?
that one's a 7-quart.
7-quart.
So our first air fry session is complete. So the first ones are these boiled
the
wings.
Boiled wings. And you can see totally right away that they're not going to be as crunchy.
These are the smoked wings, now air fried for 10 minutes. So these are pretty crunchy.
Those look really crunchy.
So we're gonna add this next step to it to
This is
improve
almost,
flavor.
it's almost like night or day.
So now these go into the butter dunk.
I'm going to do the butter dunk on mine because we have to do the same, right? Hold on, let me bring the camera over so you guys can see the butter dunk.
So we pour about a whole packet into the butter that's pre-melted. Like I said, we used a whole stick of butter. So we want to really coat the wings with this sauce. Get it mixed up. That looks good.
And that is brought to you by
Hidden Ranch.
If you're out there, Hill Valley,
Yeah, we don't
love your
concern
product.
ourselves with calories or
no, these are not supposed to be
cholesterol. But they are air fried, so that's a little health in there, right?
Yeah, of course, I totally agree with that. I mean, boiled, air fry, we're not using deep oil. I mean, whatever. No, yeah, we could actually really tell which ones are which here. No need to mix them up, huh?
And then after this, you don't even need to toss them. Like if you like kind of like plain wings or not spicy or barbecue, this is a good way to do them.
I mean, is this the way we should try to eat them first, or should you? I mean, audience, what do you guys think? Do you think we should eat them just as is once they come out of the air fryer, or should we add the sauce? I don't really have a sauce. We're going to be using Ryan sauces, but now they're just going right back in.
Have a little space between them so the air goes everywhere.
Give me a really good look. Yeah, so you can't really. You want to get that. Okay, so you just want to make sure shit's flowing.
Then we go back to 400 degrees.
All right.
4 or 5 minutes.
All right, 5 more minutes you got to deal with us, guys. I know, you always like keeping my show right around 30 minutes with a little bit of a hiccup. What happened was my phone actually fell, and it just really kind of messed everything up. I don't know if you can see me or not. Such a weird delay on these things. Any more questions from the audience?
Any more questions from the audience?
Okay.
So one of the questions is,
We have a question. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get back in the camera. Alright. The moderator forgot that.
I don't know if I can get it out, so.
I should really tell you about the story.
So one of the questions is why nobody wears shoes.
Why no one wears shoes? Okay, so why we don't wear shoes here? We just finished this awesome floor up. Ryan did a lot of work. We put the baseboards back up. We just got the last. What is this, Pergo?
This is called Life-Proof Vinyl or Luxury Vinyl Rigid Core Flooring.
Whatever he just said. I don't know if you heard that, and if you really want some information about doing floors, don't get this shit. This shit was tough. Like, I mean, the other stuff I used was really simple vinyl floor, Pergo, just connects right together. Super easy. This stuff was very tricky because it's really brittle. I think we did an okay job. I mean, Joy's really happy with it.
Looks
It
good.
really looks good. Changed up the house. I went from dark brown over to this gray slate color. Is that what it is?
Yeah, gray, 3 different colors.
Great. So you can probably see it in the stream. If not, I'll give you guys a little picture of it. But so we don't really want to mess up the floor, so we're bare feet. And we took showers today, so
Yes, we did.
That doesn't happen too much. We've been doing some stuff. So anyway, so we're down to about 3 minutes left on the air fryer. Maybe 4, Joy. Do we have another question?
Yes, they were wondering, is this a black shirt theme?
Well, if you've noticed in almost every one of my streams, I wear black shirts. Except for the one time I wore the white shirt. I usually have my Outcast Killer shirt on. I do want to address the issue that when the shirts do come, they do have a funk. Pam just got her shirts, and unfortunately hers was had that same weird, awkward, like it's been stored for 7 years kind of a deal, and then they sent it out, which is not true because these things are all made at order. So once you order it, they go through the process and get it to you. So maybe it's something with the paint or the ink smell that you're getting. It just takes a quick wash, or even what I did with mine is just set it outside for a night, and just the air actually fixed it.
So there is a statement, someone just wanted to let you know, 8 episodes, 0 shoes.
Yeah, no, I think I wore shoes. No, yeah, I don't wear shoes.
You gotta remember, he's a beach bum.
I
He lives
am
on the beach.
I'm a full beach
He's supposed
bum.
to be barefoot.
Like, I'm up in the mountains right now, but I'm a full beach bum, and wearing shoes, like, the only time I ever wore shoes is when I worked. And then they come off when I got home. It's tough, I get it.
Yeah. So Pam just wanted to say it's a real funky smell for the shirt. Throw it in the wash.
Throw it in the wash. So you think you have to go the one step and get it in the wash, which you should anyway, because with COVID now, you don't want to touch anything that comes in. All right, 2 minutes. So you want to put out you got your sauce heating up over here. So I think we got to try the one wing, just wing off.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll do the wing off. We need one more
Plain and then with sauce.
one more plate, or we could just use this plate.
Yep.
And then we'll do one with sauce. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about the sauce, how hard Ryan worked on it.
It's a secret flavoring sauce.
Secret flavoring. This is going to be really good, guys. You're really going to like this one. Really simple, easy to make. And so you have it over here on some heat or no heat?
Just a little heat just to warm it up, to loosen it up a little.
Okay, so it does say off and off. So that means
I already turned it off because
so
I
you
already
had it.
preheated.
Alright. Any more questions?
Let me look here.
Or any comments? And if not, no worries. This is always.
Sounds like it's
Yeah,
about to get done.
wrapping up.
We're getting
Ryan,
excited.
did you kind of
One
want to
more.
talk about what this is called that you're doing to the wings? The trash?
Are they garbage wings? Is that what they're called?
Well, we've heard in some of our travels that they will trash wings, where they'll cook them, then they'll put them in a sauce, and then cook them again, and then dip them back in the sauce.
That's interesting.
So that's called trashing the wings. It's very good, but I don't think we're going to be trashing them today.
All right, so Doughboy, that's the way he's kind of talking about making his wings, is you actually make it with, you bake it with the sauce on it for like 5 minutes or something afterwards, so you get that. Now, Puhaku, I know you're a big wing fan, and I know you're probably not watching right now, but these look really crispy, and I think they might be right up your alley with the air fryer.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably send you a bunch of links of this one, buddy. All right.
So now you can see the real crispy crust from the butter and the seasoning. So
Make sure we could see them here. And you can see the total difference. So everybody gets one wing, one boiled.
you're not going to have any in the sauce?
Well, no, everybody gets one wing. Just put it here, put one wing on each one. There we go, and then one wing, and then those ones will keep off to the side.
I don't know if I can do the boiled one.
You gotta try, Joy, sorry. You're the audience. You're gonna be the determined factor, actually. So, I mean, really, and I know which way you're gonna be going, so it's fine, but they cheated.
Favoritism? Nepotism?
Kevin, if you wanna play a game Monopoly, I'm looking for a teammate. I'm sure we could do some kind of live
So
stream.
these are still probably pretty hot. We're probably going to burn our
We're
mouths
still
if we
good
try
with
to
the
test
stream
them right
still.
now.
Yep,
like
the
it's
stream's
frozen.
going well. They said, looks good.
Why is that? Yours is frozen too, right?
Yeah, mine's been frozen.
Okay. All right, so here we go. You guys can see us and everything. Now this one, okay. Here we are. Enjoy. Here's your wings.
Oh, thank you.
We have some paper towel here, and there you go.
Thank you.
There you go. So one bite of which one you want to do first? Your wing.
Yeah, let's do the boiled one first
Boil wing first. All right. So
All
one
right.
bite. There you go.
with no sauce.
Not too bad.
I mean, the meat's okay. I mean, it's a little tough. It's not falling off the bone.
It's definitely going to be more tender than my wings.
So yeah, it's very tender. It's got a good meat. Come over here and show you. You know, it actually is a little moist. I like to show you that because that's going to be hopefully the critic. All right. So now we're going to use the. Well, Joy already
Crispy
done
wings.
wings.
Just the way
She's
I
already
like
done
it.
with that wing, so she must be a winner.
Those are good just like that.
They're delicious. To say if I could pick one, definitely more crispier. The meat's actually smoked and you could see it, which is really cool.
It's a smoke ring.
The boil might be just a little bit more juicier. But either way, if you have an air fryer and a smoker, I highly recommend it. The boil, I mean, there's no true winner here. Joy, you okay with both of them, or just
I like the taste of the smoke.
It really depends what you like better. If you like it crispy, you're obviously going to go for the more crispy one. That's the one I prefer because I like
right? You like the crispy.
crispy.
So it's just the boil.
Yeah.
A little weird for some people, but I like the boil. I don't have air fryer. I like both of them. That's pretty much it for today's show. If you guys have any questions,
What about the other sauce?
oh, we can go. Hold on. We're not done. Let's go get us one here. We're gonna show you Ryan's secret sauce here, and then we're gonna leave you at that. Okay, and then Joy. Bring it over to Joy.
And me and Joy prefer flats to drummies, so we try to buy flats, and we got lucky this time, so we got all flats.
So this has Ryan's secret sauce on it.
It's a spicy garlic.
Spicy
Very good,
garlic, very
'cause that's
good.
what I
So we're
like.
gonna give it a try. I'm very familiar flavor. Very, very familiar. Almost like I know this one. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, spicy garlic. Try it. That's it for Outcast Killer. That's it for Bublai. Thank you for letting me show you their house, and thank you, Joy, for allowing this all to happen. And thank you for tuning in to the Outcast Killer Unemployment Cooking Show.
Live from Eden, Utah.
Live from Eden, Utah. Here we are. I'd play you some music. I'd say, okay, Google, play me some music, but it's going to stop my stream. And I don't have my other thing with me, so. Oh well.
Peace.
Tune in next week, Saturday at 11 a.m. and